Welcome back to Fallout New Vegas. Right. So, last time we rescued Joanna, the prostitute, from Gomorrah and helped her to reunite with her boyfriend, Carlitos. And, well, we finally got the quest, How Little We Know, which should now allow us to deal with the issues in Gomorrah.
Hey, no one but...
Yada yada yada.
Hello and welcome to Gomorrah. What can I help you with today?
Oh. Wait. Oh, I don't actually have.
I'm glad they don't just let anyone.
Let's see. Can we find? Can we find Caccino?
Cons finally got what they had coming. Glad we won't have to worry about
Oh. Wait. Talk to Caccino about suspicious omerta activities. Perhaps someone else in Gomorrah knows how to find him.
Hey. What the fuck are you looking at?
Where can I find Caccino?
Caccino? Get out of my face.
Hello and welcome to... Gossip is...
Well. Lower Brimstone.
You looking for a good time?
Actually, I'm looking for someone named Caccino.
Get the fuck away from me. Don't ask me about Caccino.
What the fuck are you looking at?
I'm looking for Caccino.
Caccino? Get out of my face.
Oh, that's locked.
I hear you've been asking questions about me, dickweed. What the fuck do you want?
I hear you've been doing some business on the side.
Business? What the fuck do you mean, business? You looking to get yourself burned? Now you start talking real clear, and I mean fucking crystal clear, because I'm about to lose my patience.
The Omertas won't take kindly to hearing about your relationship with Joanna.
Joanna, that bitch spreading lies about me. Got a lesson to teach her about loose lips.
I hear the Legion is moving some tough muscle into the area. Better keep their heads down.
You again. What the fuck do you want?
I found this ledger to prove some of your side business.
Where the fuck did you get that? Okay, listen, buddy. That's some dangerous shit you got there. That book can get me killed if the wrong people see it. Let's talk. What do you want? What can I do for you?
I'll consider giving this to you for some cash up front.
Okay, you got me by the balls. Here's a couple 100 caps. Maybe that'll buy you friendship.
You think the family would like to see this?
I can't stop you, but that's gonna mean my death. I can make it worth your while to give it to me, though. Plus, if you go to the bosses, I can't help you stop what they've been doing.
Is this journal worth 100 caps to you?
I can pay you for it, of course. I also have some information about the family's business that you might find interesting. Between you and I, we can break up what they're planning, maybe save some lives. Mine included, of course.
Okay, 100 caps and you help me break up whatever your bosses have planned.
Oh, here's some caps. Now give me the journal. Right, there we go. So let me tell you what I know about the family's business. The bosses, Big Sal and Nero, have been working for a while on this. They're arming themselves like an army, using this new guy, Troik. They also brought in a specialist named Clandon. At least that's what they introduced him as.
What kind of specialist is Cladden?
I got no fucking idea. They let him have the run of the place, though. He seems like a nice guy, but he makes me nervous. He's a little arrogant, but he's too nice. Too open. I've never seen him fucking or gambling. Everyone has a vice, but this guy seems like the Pope.
I have a couple more questions.
Okay, toss them at me.
Tell me about Troik.
He's a skittish little fucker. Spends half the day pumping his body full of chems and the other half pumping hookers with his willy. He has some kind of connections, so he's able to smuggle huge shipments of weapons into the Strip. The bosses got him by the short hairs. We covered up a hooker he killed while flying on some psycho, so he gets us guns in exchange for not ratting.
Do you know anything about what they're planning?
No, just that it involves guns and muscle. Also that it's big. Very big. Only Nero and Big Saul know everything, and they ain't telling. Okay, you can find me here or upstairs in my room. I'll let the muscle know you're a friend of mine. That should let you get around a little easier.
Hmm.
What the fuck is that thing?
Oh, okay, I can actually come here now.
Who are you? I didn't do anything. Leave me alone.
What do you do here?
I don't see how that's your business. I'm just a guest here, having a little fun.
Tell me what happened with the prostitute.
Oh, man. I don't even like to think about it. All that goddamn blood. It was just in the hotel like any other night. I took some chems with the girl I was with, but I never black out. I did this time, though. Next thing I knew, I woke up, she was lying next to me, stabbed dead. There was a knife next to the bed, and I was covered in her blood.
Do you know where the knife came from?
I keep a little switchblade tucked away with me. You never know when you might find some trouble. All right, have at it.
What kind of chems were you doing?
That night, mostly buff out. I like to cut it with a little bit of jet and wash it down with some whiskey. That was my standard Saturday night.
That doesn't sound like enough to get you to lose your whole night.
What? Yeah, you're right. I wonder what was up with that.
How did the family find out about it?
When I saw the body, I started screaming. In a few seconds, some of their soldiers were in there cleaning up the room. They offered to keep silent about what happened if I agreed to help them get their hands on large quantities of guns at deep discounts.
Would you like me to try to get you out of your contract?
You'd do that for me? I'm not sure what can be done, but you'd be doing me a solid if you would. I've been talking to Big Saul mostly.
Okay. Where does this take me?
Holy shit, you been in Lucky 38? You meet the overboss in there?
Well, actually, mhm. Snuff tapes, huh? Well, guess those are. Hmm.
I hear the Great Khan's got massacred again. No, sir. Hey, nice to meet you. Do you need help with something?
What do you do around here?
A little bit of this and a little bit of that.
Uh-huh. So how did you end up in one of the hotel suites?
I'm a close friend of some of the family around here. I do some independent contracting around the casino, and they set me up with this great room.
Yeah, it looks a very nice room. I think the authorities would like to hear these tapes I found in your safe.
I think I should kill you before you have a chance to show those tapes to anyone. What do I have to lose?
Your life? You can't have these tapes, but I'll keep them to myself if you leave and never come back. Well, actually, I'll give you the tapes if you promise to leave Vegas and never come back, and give me 200 caps.
All right, give me the tapes and I'll leave. I'm going a long way away from Vegas, but you better hope that you and I never see each other again.
Yeah, likewise. Let's see. Oh, no, this goes to here. Main level. Oh, main level, yeah. Detroit blackmail note. Yeah, guns and bullets. Oh, there it is. We should have 100 in gun skill now. Yep. Yeah, so we found a big cell.
Be sure to check out the...
Hey, you're Caccino's friend. You got business with me?
What kind of business do you do here?
We run a hotel. What do you think our business is?
courtyard. Some of the hottest...
Huh? Oh, show it to Troy. Okay.
asses in New Vegas shaking out there.
Okay. Well, actually, I think I can go this way as well.
House. More like house-like. I heard he got himself unplugged.
That's the lobby.
You again. Make it quick.
I'll find proof of your blackmail. But first of all, Caccino sent me to ask you about some guns.
Caccino? Caccino what? Are you kidding me? He must be trying to get me killed.
I'm looking to help Caccino break up whatever the bosses are planning.
Yeah? Well, fuck that. The bosses have my number and I'm a company man while they got the goods on me.
Maybe I can help you out of your contract with the family.
More power to you if you can, but keep me out of it. I've been doing business with Big Saul, so he's going to be your man. You again. Make it quick.
I found proof of your blackmail.
Well, that motherfucker. What the hell? Damn. Thanks for finding this. This should be plenty of proof to cover my ass if they try to rat me out to any authorities.
Okay, so what can you tell me about the guns your murderers have?
They're keeping them in a little utility section down off the basement. I don't know what they're arming themselves for, but I know it isn't for the good of mankind.
How'd you get the guns into the strip?
I'm pretty proud of myself. It's a stroke of genius if I could be so modest. The whole arrangement starts with an old buddy of mine in the Republic. He's responsible for packing and shipping supplies to the NCR on the strip. He marks some containers as food and medical and packs them with guns and other shit. From there, it took just a couple of greased palms to get someone to let me cherry pick a container or two out of every shipment. Easy as pie. Okay, try and be fast about it.
Where do the guns come from?
I've made a lot of contacts over the years. I have some friends back in California that can get their hands on just about anything. Mostly, I've been calling in every last favor I have.
What can we do to take care of the guns?
As a little pet project, I've been making some thermite. Thermite burns as hot as the devil's asshole and can melt through just about anything. I've been keeping it so if the family betrays me, I can hopefully do some damage before I end up dead or in jail.
Well, give me the thermite and I'll destroy the weapons. What is thermite?
Thermite is a mix of rust and aluminum dust. If you add a little heat, a massive amount of heat is spit out. It gives off enough heat to melt through just about anything. It should make short work of the weapons.
Okay, well, give me the thermite.
Okay, here's the thermite and a key to the room where the guns are stored. Place the thermite on the crates in the room. I rigged the light switch outside the room to kick off a spark big enough to hold the thermite. That should turn that shit into molten slag. As soon as we're done talking, I'm gonna make myself like a ghost. I don't want to be anywhere near here when the bosses find out. Okay, cool.
Yeah, let me go. The reason I want to do it myself is because there are these nice little caches of weapons. Flamer. Is that all? Well, just making sure. All right, well. Well, there goes the Omerta's guns. Main level, yeah. Yeah, well, it's Pacino here.
Hey, what can I do for you?
I have destroyed all the guns.
Whoa, you managed to pull that off? Solid work. That ought to gum up the boss's plans.
And also, clandestine Stephen Gomorrah won't come back.
Oh, is that right? Well, I guess if he's gone, he's gone. I don't need to know anything more than that.
So what's the next step?
Now we cut off the head of the serpent. Big Saul and Nero have to die.
Why do they need to die?
As long as they're alive, they can start up their plans again. All you've managed to do is stall them. I guarantee you they have contingencies.
Well, how do we take care of them?
They're a little bit upset about what's been done to muck up their plans. They tasked me to find out who's responsible. There isn't gonna be another chance to get both of them together in the same room. I'll slip you a gun, and we can take them out.
What happens when the bosses are gone?
When they're gone, I'm gonna run this joint. Don't worry, I'll take care of this place.
All right, I'm ready.
Hurry and get ready. I'll give you a gun when you get to the room.
Well, yeah. Quick save.
Hey, here's that gun I promised you. Suggest using it while they are talking.
Let's have some words. Take a seat on the couch so we can get to talking.
Okay.
So I assume you know why we called you here.
I hear you lost some guns.
Yeah, we lost some guns, you little weasel. However, we can get more guns. You slowed us down, but you can't stop us. You're gonna die of failure.
Well, as the last request, will you tell me more about your plan?
Are you shitting me? You didn't even know what the plan was. Yeah. As a last request, I guess we can give you that courtesy.
Well, Nero didn't tell me any of this when he convinced me to take you out.
The fuck? I knew there had to be someone higher up helping you. Nero, you backstabbing, two-timing motherfucker. I knew this day would come.
Over here.
Ah,
Damn. Had enough.
oh, okay. Hmm. All right. Well, I guess that's one way to do it. Mm. Oh, press ED. Is he upstairs? Oh, he's supposed to be right.
The cops have been real snooze fest.
Well, okay, I guess we took out the whole management. Cacino kind of got himself killed. Well, but I guess the important thing is that we have, we have foiled their plans. And Cacino was kind of a jerk too. So it's not like
Beg your pardon, but could I trouble you to turn over your weapons? My deepest apologies for the slightest inconvenience. You have my assurance that everything will be returned upon your departure. But we simply can't have anyone waving their weapons around in the hotel. It's not the atmosphere we wish to cultivate. Please, enjoy your stay. Farewell.
well. I mean, there's also like plenty of quests related to this casino. But as I said, I'm just going through the motions to kind of get everything done. Hi there.
How may I be of service, sir?
Uh, tell me about the White Glove Society.
My, such a popular question. I suppose it is only natural to see us and wonder what it is that makes us special. The White Glove Society has only just made itself known to the public, of course, but our pedigree was established over generations. Were we always so refined? I'd be lying if I said yes. But I've always felt we were destined for a place atop modern society. And now, here we are. Not everyone can wear the finest clothes and eat the finest foods, obviously. That's just the reality we live in. But surely we can agree that the most tasteful, sophisticated people are the most deserving. That's what the White Glove Society is all about.
Okay, thanks.
Indeed.
Our rangers are going to show
Yeah.
everyone what happens when we're pissed off.
Now, usually I do kind of do the quests for the, inside the White Glove Society, but as I said, really just kind of want to more or less beeline to the end game. We have the arcade cannon's power armor. We are level 50. We're doing the Yes Man run. We have pretty much dealt with all the minor factions. So only thing that is left is, well, I mean, there are a couple of things we might still need to do, but right.
An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh?
Let's talk about the tribes I should get to know.
Of course, ask away.
Well, the boomers have vowed to support me.
Really? Talk about diplomatic skills. I mean, just not getting blown up was a success. Now they'll only blow up the right sorts of people. That's what matters.
Indeed.
That's 1 down, 4 to go.
Well, I convinced the Great Khans to leave the Mojave.
Maybe they'll be devoured by giant scorpions. All sorts of things could happen to them out there. That's 2 down, 3 to go.
Yep, you never know. But the Omertas were plotting to destroy the strip, so I killed the conspirators.
Wow, that is amazing. You are just a hero. I am serious.
Of course you are.
That's 3 down, 2 to go.
Well, I spoke to Mortimer. I say leave the White Glove Society alone.
Say no more, say no more. If you say they're good, they're good. That's 4 down, just 1 to go.
I mean, of course, the White Glove Society has its, little secret about, basically they're cannibals, or at least some of at least they used to be cannibals, and then certain, let's say, factions inside White Glove Society, they yearn to go back to the old ways. And, so there are quests dealing with that. But I just want to, but I don't feel like getting involved with those things now. And I know the Brotherhood. I want them left alone.
Okay, consider them forgotten, along with the projections that predict they'll be our biggest enemy. Forgotten! That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know. You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops.
Oops.
Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive.
Well, I'm on good terms with the NCR, and they'll let me help to protect him. Well, but first ask, why did Mr. House want Kimball kept alive?
Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years.
Oh no.
The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers.
He sure did. Well, I'm on good terms with the NCR. They'll let me help to protect him.
Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest.
Okay, I'll get it done. Well, what will the override model let you do?
I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start.
Wow.
With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network.
All right.
I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy.
Nice. Okay, I'll get it done.
Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
We're probably going to be now hated by at least the Legion. Let's see. I think we need to eat something. Well, oh yeah, we have MREs. We have a huge ball of MREs. Nice. Casino. I'll actually go to Presidential Suite. Veronica, where are you?
What's up?
Oh, hi, Arcade.
What's up?
Well, I think we should travel together.
Let's go make trouble.
Yep.
See you around.
Right, so first go and protect the president. I wonder how the NCR will feel when a person dressed in Enclave armor and a person dressed in, Brotherhood of Steel armor, they enter their, probably most important base here, Hoover Dam. Okay, so first we need to do the president thing, and then, yeah, I guess because this president thing is kind of an optional.
Nelson's back in our hands. Hope we can defend it this time.
Well, I'll just save here right before we. Wait, where's the? Oh, there you are, I think.
I heard of you. I'm glad you're here to help us out. It's a delicate matter, and we need all the help we can get from people we can trust. We've got a lot to do to prepare for the president's visit, and not much time. Once we start, we'll be on a strict timetable. Are you ready?
I have some questions.
Ask your questions, but keep it short.
Can I use my weapons during the president's visit?
We trust you, so you're free to have your weapons. Just don't do anything too crazy, and we'll back you up.
What are the security arrangements?
Security detail consists of rangers stationed here at the dam. Some will keep an eye on the crowd while others will watch the perimeter. Snipers and sharpshooters have been assigned to key locations. We also have a special canine unit sniffing out members of the crowd. I've also locked down access to critical locations, such as the landing platform on the visitor center.
I'm gonna need access everywhere.
All right, I'll give you full access.
Do you have a detailed schedule for the visit?
I have a full itinerary here. Here you go.
Do you need leads on possible security threats?
The Legion will definitely try something. We don't have any solid leads yet. I'd almost expect something direct from them. But given the circumstances, there's a possibility of something more subtle, like sabotage. But since we don't have anything solid, we'll just have to keep our eyes out for anything out of the ordinary.
Well, what can I do to help?
Someone like you. I'm just glad to have you on board. Do whatever you can. Security sweeps, talk to people, keep an eye out.
Alright, I'm done with questions.
If there's nothing else, then let's get moving.
I'm all set.
Good. The president doesn't arrive until tomorrow. Get some rest. I'll brief you in the morning.
Yeah.
Glad you could join us. Most of my men are already on duty, and the crowd has already started gathering outside. We've got a busy day ahead of us.
So what's the plan for today?
The plan is to get through today without the shit hitting the fan. So I'll be overseeing the security team personally, and keeping in constant contact with people over the radio. It's a good bet that the Legion is gonna try something today, so we have to be prepared for anything. We'll do whatever it takes to get the president through this visit in one piece.
Okay, let's get this show on the road.
President Kimball is arriving shortly. If you want to do any last-minute security sweeps or take a look around for anything suspicious, do it now. Once you're ready, meet me outside on the observation deck. Don't take too
Yeah.
long.
Supply closet. Examine. There's a pool of blood on the floor. Perception 6 required. You examine the area and notice a bloody wrench and a toolbox nearby. Someone was killed here recently, judging by the scene. It was one of the engineers. You should keep an eye out for any engineers acting strangely.
Hello.
Hey, you haven't seen my friend around here, have you? His name is Ben, and he's an engineer. We were supposed to meet up so we can watch the president's speech together, but he hasn't shown up yet.
Maybe he's down in the barracks.
He isn't. I already checked there this morning. We were supposed to meet up here about an hour ago. I guess I'll just keep waiting. Sorry to bother you.
Hey.
Have you finished your security sweep?
Yeah, I'm ready. When will the president be here?
Looks like that's his bird coming right now. It's showtime. Let's not mess this up. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got some security procedures to oversee.
Examine the controls for tampering. You examine the controls for any signs of tampering, but you don't see anything unusual. Where the bird is coming from. Well,
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters. Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
oh,
Come back in a minute. I'm busy with security matters.
mm,
Fellow Californians, who have come so far after the call was put by the Republic. It is for you that I have come here, and it is because of you that I am able to do so. We enjoy privileges because you take the greatest of risks and are prepared to make the most noble sacrifices. It is because men
You'll be keeping an eye
fly
out for
first class.
suspicious.
Sheriff wants us that
I found a detonator on that man over there.
What the hell?
and secure.
Control some sort of bomb that he was going to use to kill the president.
Yeah.
Nice work catching this. I'll have my rangers go deal with this man right away.
Born in a tin shack on the outskirts of one time, Jeremy Watts never had any easy.
You search the vertebrate and notice a strange item that doesn't belong. Upon examination, notice it's a bomb. You skillfully disable the bomb and remove it.
His father was a caravan guard on the short route, and his
Not now.
Alright. Yep, there he goes.
Patrolling the Mojave almost makes you wish for a nuclear winter.
Yeah, I haven't heard that one before.
Good job today. I got the president out safe and sound. I couldn't have done it with...
Yep, so kinda got that one done.
without you. You have my thing. Over here!
Mm-hmm. All right. Right, so we are actually getting quite close to the very end game. Because all that there's still left is the battle at Hoover Dam. Actually, let's all right. Go to penthouse. And talk to Yes Man.
President Kimball survived his visit to Hoover Dam.
He did.
Nice one. Now, moving on. Don't you love seeing the Lucky 38 all lit up? Sign of things to come. Exciting news! The Legion's massing troops in a staging area east of the dam. Attack imminent. Monster of the East ready to roll.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Great! So I've been looking over Mr. House's force projections and running some calculations. It turns out there are two ways we can win this thing. You
Really?
have it? We have options.
Great.
You could route the dam's power output to the facility under Fortification Hill. That'll restart its reactor, just like you did with the Lucky 38. That'll wake up the Securitron army you left on standby and give us enough force to push the Legion and the NCR straight out of the Mojave. The other option is destroy the dam's generators. Without those, it's just a big bunch of concrete. The NCR won't have any reason to stick around. You don't have to decide yet. For now, all you have to do is take this override module and install it on the terminal in the power control room. Good luck. See you at the dam.
Yep. Yep. Let's do this. Yeah. Yeah. So, end game finally. No gods, no masters.
What takes the control? Install the override chip.
Oh, I have my companions with me. Good. Oh yeah, I forgot. It's like some of these weapons that I picked up. Let's see. Yeah. Yeah. So. Well. Oh, it's not this tower yet. Okay. Well,
Stop right there. You shouldn't be here. It's best if you just move along.
Colonel Moore is in trouble. She needs your help now. Go, go, go.
Damn it all to hell. Let's go.
Dumbass. Oh,
Hi! Nice to see you again.
hello, yes, man.
So, we can blow up the dam's generators, or I can route the dam's entire power output to the fort. That'll activate a certain army of Securitrons and set them loose to ravage the Legion. What do you say?
Yeah, send the power to the fort.
Yes! This is gonna be fun! I'm unlocking the East Power Plant. Hit the manual switch, then go topside and deal with the Legion and NCR.
Get some. Takes care of that.
The switch controls the power to the east side of the power plant. Yep, turn on the switch.
Let's get going.
Is there another way that we need to go? Okay. Oh yeah, I guess we're doing.
Get going.
And the remnants have arrived. Boomers. Well, we're about to enter the Legate's camp. Like we need this money right now, but Legate's camp, yeah, officially. Well, let's see. I have medics and psycho. Well, hello, Leggett. Goodbye, Leggett. Well, didn't really bother to talk to the Leggett. With 100 speech, I could have just, told him to go away, but, this is an explosives run. In fact, I'm gonna take all of that as a souvenir. Show yourself, huh? Well, and now that well, the general is here. What was his name? I don't remember. General Oliver, yeah.
These are on the cross. Been a long time since I've seen the kind of work you've laid down today. A damn long time. And the screams of those Legion bastards as they kick dirt running east like a choir of angels to my ears. Speaking of, that crazy light show over the fort? What the fuck was that? Some kind of thumb of God you called down? Amazing. Fucking amazing. Could use 100 of you. Just scatter you over the east like jacks. Give those plum fucks the what for.
And hold that thought, General. I want to introduce you to some friends. Oh, I think that's great. You won't believe what happens next.
And, well, these boys with you? Hello there, Smiley. Guess it ain't no secret how you, I say, can you ask them to put their weapons down? Just reaching in my coat to give you a cigar.
The dam is won for me. You and the Legion have both lost this day.
I would sooner spit on the grave of my dead mother than let some courier walk the wasteland fuck talk to me like that. Who the hell do you think you are? Looking to cash your chips to the sound of NCR bullets, huh? I can oblige.
Are you sure that's wise?
Look, I know you're riding high right now, but let me tell you, you ain't pissing on me right now. You're pissing on the bear. You've been far enough west, I'm guessing, to know how far that claw stretches. Fuck with the bear and...
General, the Republic has outstayed its welcome. This land is mine.
You want me to make tracks out of here? Head back west? Tail between our legs? No. I came for a fight today. And if you're looking to make me budge, you better have a damn good left hook, or I'm not going anywhere.
Oh, what is giving me a... Oh, is it because I have a helmet that gives charisma? You know what? Gonna have to take away my helmet actually, because otherwise, yeah, I need 100 in speech, so okay, let's do that again. Little lackluster now, but I'm just gonna have to, speed run this first section of the conversation.
These are on the cross.
Yes. You won't believe what happens next. Yes, my army of robots.
Guess it ain't no secret how you...
Are you sure that's wise? And this is mine. Because you're talking and not attacking?
Yeah. But I wasn't expecting a fight when I came up here. Now that we're talking, I don't like the sound of things. Do you know what you're doing? Making a nation like you think you're doing ain't like chowing down on a pile of fancy lad snack cakes. Think you got the guts to carve out a frontier? Build towns, protect the roads, run supplies, train troops?
I can guarantee I put more thought into the state of the Mojave than you or anyone in the NCR.
Ah, hell. Can't believe we got suckered by some road jockey. Should have watched the flank while Caesar's best was making all that noise. I know what those robots of yours can do on a bad day, and I'm not eager to toss lies at them just to make a point. But if you're taking this place, you better hope you can hold it. I'll give my superiors my opinion, but I don't think they're going to listen. So if NCR comes at you, and it will, pray you're ready. I promise you, our situation's reversed, I'd see you hang.
I see. Well, yes, man. Please throw General Overall from the dam, then.
What the hell? No, get away from you goddamn TV on wheels.
Yeah, maybe next time you want to threaten someone, you should, There you go. Goodbye.
You did a super job wrapping things up, and I'm not just saying that because I have to. I didn't want to make a big deal about this until after we won, but, well, I found some code snippets in one of Mr. House's databanks that will let me, reprogram my personality to be a little more assertive, basically. So that's what I'm going to be doing, and it's going to take me a while, so it'll seem like I'm offline. But don't worry, everything will be okay. I've updated the Securitron's targeting parameters, so they know what to do. Vegas will be protected. So that's where I'll be, off making a few changes. And I guess I'll see you around. We accomplished a lot together. It was fun. Take care.
And so the courier who had cheated death in the cemetery outside Good Springs cheated death once again, and the Mojave wasteland was forever changed. The courier, with the aid of Yes Man, drove both the Legion and the NCR from Hoover Dam, securing New Vegas's independence from both factions. With Mr. House out of the picture, part of the Securitron army was diverted to the Strip to keep order. Any chaos on the streets was ended. Quickly. Chaos became uncertainty, then acceptance with minimal loss of life. New Vegas assumed its position as an independent power in the Mojave. Supporting the ideals of independence, the courier was recognized as the man responsible for a truly free New Vegas. He ensured Mr. House's tyranny was broken, and neither Caesar's Legion nor NCR would ever gain control over New Vegas.
Though the wasteland became anarchic after Hoover Dam, the Boomers' display of power dissuaded fortune seekers from attempting to penetrate Nellis.
The Brotherhood's open aggression along the New Vegas highways troubled Veronica greatly. Nevertheless, it removed all doubt from her mind that in leaving them, she had made the right choice. Eventually, she would take to the road, less in hopes of finding a new home than of leaving memories of the old one behind her.
Their leaders destroyed by the courier, the fiends scattered throughout the wasteland. Without the organization of Motor Runner, Cook, Violet, and Driver Nephi, they were easy prey.
After the courier ensured New Vegas remained free, the followers found that independent Vegas was even more unstable and violent than before. Old Mormon Fort became excessively burdened by the influx of patients, struggling to provide even the most basic of services.
Arcade was tending to the locals of Freeside when he learned that Caesar's Legion had been defeated, and NCR was being pushed out of New Vegas. Though he found that independence for New Vegas was not all he hoped it would be, Arcade did his best to help the locals govern themselves.
With New Vegas's independence formally declared, Goodsprings thrived. More travelers stopped by Goodsprings on their way to and from the Strip, and the locals grew prosperous from the traffic.
Rose of Sharon Cassidy died as her caravan died. In an unmarked grave, another victim of the Mojave.
During the Battle of Hoover Dam, the Great Khans quickly evacuated Red Rock Canyon and headed north and east into the plains of Wyoming. There, they reconnected with the followers of the Apocalypse and rebuilt their strength. Bolstered by ancient knowledge of governance, economics, and transportation, they carved a mighty empire out of the ruins of the Northwest.
Thanks to the courier and Lily, a cure for the Nightkin's schizophrenia was found shortly after Dr. Henry's experiment concluded. Nightkin and other super mutants in the wasteland flocked to Jacobstown, and the town became known as a haven where a mutant could find peace.
Lily continued to take her medicine at half doses, and although she remembered her grandchildren, her mind remained muddled and confused. Eventually, she parted ways with the courier and traveled west, seeking the remnants of her past.
The Kings retained their control of Freeside, and while they continued to favor the needs of locals, they tolerated the citizens of the defeated NCR.
Shaped up by the courier's advice, the Misfits distinguished themselves during the Legion's attack on Camp Golf. Mags was finally promoted to sergeant, and the rest of the Misfits received an official commendation. They continued to serve with distinction for many years.
While the destruction of the Repcon rockets appeared to be a boon to the salvagers of Novak, the benefit would never be realized. Radioactive fuel from the wrecked ships seeped out and contaminated the area. Salvagers were forced to move on, and the town was abandoned.
The NCR, battered by the loss of the dam, were unable to devote any troops to retaking the correctional facility from the Powder Gangers. As a result, Powder Ganger raids on caravans became an unfortunate fact of life in the Mojave for years to come.
After the Vault 19 Powder Gang surrendered to the NCR, they were reincorporated into the correctional system. The NCR did increase their sentences, and they aren't about to take off time for good behavior.
Despite NCR's pledge to support Prim, they abandoned the town after their loss to the courier. Independent again, Prim operates much as it had before the Powder Gangs arrived, full of ups and downs.
Despite distinguishing themselves during the Second Battle of Hoover Dam, the Rangers' victory was short-lived due to the courier's interference. Chief Hanlon personally directed the evacuation of the Rangers to Mojave Outpost as they fell back into NCR territory. Bitter over the waste of life in the Mojave, Hanlon stepped down from his post. After a campaign in which he denounced Oliver's and Kimball's hawkish, imperialist ways, Hanlon was elected as the Senator of Reading.
After their bold arrival at Hoover Dam, the remnants disappeared as quickly as they came. Legends of their power spread throughout the Southwest, A reminder of why people once feared the sight of vertebrates in the sky.
And so the Courier's road came to an end, for now. In the new world of the Mojave Wasteland, fighting continued, blood was spilled, and many lived and died just as they had in the old world. Because war never changes.
And that was the end of this playthrough of Fallout New Vegas with Albert. Oh, Alfred. No, not Albert. Alfred. I didn't even remember the name of my character. Alfred, the demolitions expert. Project Director J.E. Sawyer. Right. Okay, so I think this is enough for now. Let's see, I can. No. Don't. Right, so I think this is enough for now. And this was Fallout New Vegas. We pretty much did, well, not everything, but we did most of the quests, and we certainly did all the DLCs. We did the main quest, and a very uh, heavy load of like NCR related side quests, and so on and so on. Okay, so thank you for watching. We'll see you in the next Let's Play series, which I haven't even decided what might that be. Who knows? Maybe if I get a really good character idea, I'll do a third one for New Vegas. Or maybe Fallout 3, or I don't know. It could be anything. Not making any promises at this point. But anyway, thank you for watching. See you next time. This has been Simon.